The next thing we're going to tackle is, why is melting point of solids different? We see that different solids melt at a different temperature. For example, ice melts at 0 degrees Celsius. Wax melts at 63 degrees Celsius, while iron melts at a very high temperature of 1535 degrees Celsius. So here is a thermometer, and we were just to explain it better, we just write here, this would be 0 degrees, say this is where water melts. Now we need to increase the temperature from 0 degrees right up here, supply so much of heat, and only then will the wax start melting. At 63 degrees Celsius will the wax melt. And we see that the iron melts at a temperature of 1535 degrees Celsius. So from here, once wax is melted, we've got to supply more heat and reach 1500. Then the iron begins to melt. What is the reason for these different melting points? And the reason is this. Of all the three that we have taken, we have taken ice, wax and iron. Ice is the easiest to melt, which hence we can imply that the force between these molecules is very less, so it melts very easily. Now we'll go to wax. Wax is a higher temperature, so we can say that the force between this is a little stronger, so you require more heat. And when we go up to iron requires a high temperature, and the reason must be the force of attraction between the molecules of iron is very strong, so you need to supply a large amount of heat. So solids have different melting points because the force of attraction between their molecules is different. If the force of attraction is weak, like in the case of ice, it will have a low melting point. In wax, the force of attraction here is a little higher. The force of attraction between the molecules is a little more, and hence we have a higher melting point. And when it comes to iron, the force of attraction is very large between the molecules, and so a large amount of heat, here see so much right from here, a large amount of heat has to be supplied so that the iron will melt. So here we can say that the melting point is the measure of the force of attraction between particles of matter. More is the force of attraction, greater is the force of attraction, higher is the melting point.